Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East. We're playing the Stalingrad to Berlin scenario with an encircled 6th Army and us still in the air phase. I've done pretty much, well, I guess a lot here. But there are still a few things that I want to do. So first of all, let's go to the commander's report screen. So now I want to clear all filters and I want to take all my air forces. If I can even do that. Yes, I can. There. What I want to do is I want to put all their upgrade settings to auto. Well, there should be a way to set all of them to auto, I would think. There we go. Exactly. The rest there is fine. Mission setting, I want to take care of that myself. So as for Air Fleet 1, we have Jagerstrader 54. Under current conditions, I guess I'd want them to rest. But I do want these guys. Oh, wait a second. Oh. I need to go here. Let's at the very least remove that ground support for now. The only ones that I want is NAG or 8. They have the staging base, so that's already fine. The target hex should actually be Ostashkov with an area of 3. Funnily enough, the weather up here is currently good. Whereas there's snowfall down there. I'm gonna have to take a look at the weather map, which currently, as of the now, let's take a look at this. There'll be snowfall everywhere and cold, but no blizzard for the times to come, which is kind of what I need to know. Currently we're on cold up there, and then need snowfall on the rest. So it follows the 19th for now, and then on the Soviet turn it will be snowfall everywhere. And I wanted to take a look at units. Only these guys. Okay. That's pretty much all that I'm gonna do with these. Then we'll have Air Fleet 6. So also I don't think... that... I can send in the air forces. No. To a theater box, that is. At any rate, over here... I want these guys. Cut ground support. It's gonna be all number 5 here. These guys will go a little bit more often because I also need them to expose this area a little bit more. And I also want to take a look in this area. This is fine. Let's set them to 12 and also have 3 as a range so I can have some proper look for these. I want 6 airstrikes per day. Fly weather better than poor, but the weather is fair. Confirm, yes. That's Air Fleet 6. Things do get substantially more tricky afterwards. I don't need to do any down there. But here it comes. So let's take a look at the air doctrine. I don't want Second Army the Italian 8th, 3rd Romanian or 4th Romanian. Let's actually just remove all that ground support because as far as I'm concerned, I want which units are going to attack. So certainly 4th Panzer Army, I think. So I want at least ground support. And I think STG 77 is part of 4th Flieger. 4th Flieger is part of Air Fleet 4. So they're going to give it 4th Panzer Army. And the ones that are going to do that is STG 77. And Schrader 3 must, they cannot do it. Schrader 52. Where are they? They're way too far. I've no fighters that can effectively do this. But neither should the Soviets, I think. It's the only ground support that I can provide right now. Or that's in any possible way potentially useful. What I don't get though is why the 1st Romanian fighter flotilla wouldn't be involved, but let's start out here, and to be honest, no. There are 18 Ju-88Ds there under the 4th Flieger Corps. I need to take a look. 4th, let's activate nothing. 4th Flieger Corps. It's those guys that make up in Krasnodar. Obviously, they cannot do it. take care of it. Yeah. Again. Air Fleet 4. In this area. Well, like, obviously that's not gonna work, so I actually have, like, those guys cannot do it. There's still recon planes under the Luftwaffe KO Dawn. Both of these are strategic recon units. So effectively, I don't really have any way to do it, except maybe, no, they cannot be moved either. I have no recon units that are close. Oh. That doesn't make things easier. Lots of losses by flak here. .43, that's nearly all planes. I also didn't discover all that much, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. We'll have a lot of reorganization to do. I'll go over everything by, per unit and things like that. So, first of all, I have the 5th Luftwaffe Field Division. We have the 42nd Corps here, Franz Mattenkloot. He's fine, part of Army Group A currently. I guess they're gonna take care of the Crimea together with the Mountain Romanian Corps that I would probably much rather move up. These guys, they're at a pretty poor TOE. I'm actually gonna still split them up though. Move one part here. This already allows me to move 4th Romanian Mountain. Might move them by rail. If I... They can't get off. Oh. Let's, for the moment, move the first Romanian mountain division up to Feodosia. I don't like walking like that. These guys will go into Yalta and the 4th Romanian mountain. I guess I can move them up to Krimskaya and then take them off. Yeah, moving them to Krasnodar will give too much trouble. The actual HQ. I'll get these guys too, don't worry. Do these guys have support units? They have some flak. I don't actually think I need that flak right there. So I'll redistribute that. I'll send it to Army Group Don for now. Sure they can use it. Let's set them at locked. So these guys are going to go into Yalta. The Mountain Romanian Corps can then get this headquarters here. They can just walk. And Sky Marginal. Seems like they only have an antique company and pioneer battalion. I'm gonna switch that up too. What I find interesting is that there's nothing here currently, but oh well. Black Sea KM Amphibious Headquarters. No leader assigned. Nothing here. What is this? It does take 20,000 men. 1,000 support. No troop ships, no cargo ships. Black Sea Kriegsmarine Amphibious HQ. I don't think I need that. Seems like I forgot to move these. Well, I'm gonna have to think about that. Next turn. There's nothing else in here. Also want to make sure there's nothing else in Hungary. Nope. It's would be very weird if I could actually switch that up, but and then of course I just want to take a look at this beautiful picture. That's when he was still slim. And then we have court sites that are here. Okay, there are no extra units. Let's go back down here. There are 2 parts of the 10th, together with 1 part at Armanskaya. I don't need them there. Let's send all of them over in here. I'll have to move the 5th Corps a little bit. That gives me a unit that technically does not need supply, but what I'm want to do here is get these elements over to these locations. This beefs up this area a little bit better, and it also means that yeah, I think this is looking a bit better here. The 17th Army, however, is excessively overburdened. How is the 1st Panzer Army? They're not an assault unit. Which units are assault units anyway? 6th Army isn't either. How about 4th Panzer? Maybe. 4th Panzer HQ. No, they aren't. Man, that picture is so detailed. That's insane. This is a really, really good picture. Damn. One of the reasons, of course, is because they, amongst other things, have this cavalry corps. How's their Romanian army doing anyway? 4th Romanian Army has no units. Because everything is under the Panzer Army. Well, what if I put the Cavalry Romanian Corps under the 4th Romanian Army? For starters. And the same applies for these. I will have to put them under the Mountain Romanian Corps. Well, let's see, because the Cavalry Romanian Corps has a lot more specialist units, but they're full currently. Because all of these are under the Cavalry Romanian Corps. How much pressure does it alleviate from 17th Army? Quite a lot already. So that I like. In general, it tends to be possible to retreat 3 hexes without incurring the wrath of the Soviets too much. The other part is in there. Fair enough. The best thing that I have to an actual working unit is the 16th. And we can already see it's possible for me to break through here. Technically. The thing that I want to do is I want to hold this side of the Don and try to contain the Soviets, you know, to that part. So I want to hold on to this side of the Don River, not letting them cross on this side. That way, I'm looking to reinforce this area, but that's obviously very tricky. Unready, depleted, unready. Other parts are up there. The Romanians will be no help. Cannot match them together for now. But yeah. I mean, I need to get out of there. This position is terrible. So the 50th Infantry Division is all over the place. But we have this Luftwaffe Field Division. I want to get this Luftwaffe Field Division and use it in here because I'm going to use these to occupy Feodosia, Kerch, and Tomanskaya because for role-playing reasons. Yeah. That seems to be about right. Then, as far as the 50th is concerned, I'm gonna try and get all parts of the 50th into Armavir. Let's see if I can. Send them that way. I can. I have one support unit, but I'm gonna remove that support unit. Most likely. Then there's 40th Panzer Corps. I'm quite sure I can make do with just 3rd Panzer Corps. Well, we have the 52nd. What else do I have? This is a super depot. It's all well and fine. For these units, I'd rather go 4 hexes. I think for a first turn, Army Group A, Ewald von Kleist. Send them over to Rostov. And I need the other Luftwaffe Field Division also to be part of the 42nd. Yeah. Because these guys are below 70 though, I will have all of them on a refit. Basically, any unit that's under 70% TOE, I tend to keep them on refit as it is. And these guys aren't looking too good. These guys are 96 though, so I won't. Second Guards Rifle Division, well. They would likely not hold. The fact that all these Romanian units here are like that, it's... What I'll do is for these two, I'll move one part over here. I'm gonna delete this depot. But I will still keep that unit in there. And or can they even go further? Well, there's no need. What there is a need for, though, is to keep the 370th there. And I want to keep the 111th over in Prokladny. I'll put all of these in the 1st Panzer Army for now, which there are 26 out of 27, so that should be okay. Such as it is. And that has the 3rd Panzer Corps being significantly less overburdened, allows me to get the 40th Panzer Corps and put everything under the 3rd here. Free up the 40th, unless, yeah, they're 6-5, and Herman Braith is 7-6. Herman Braith is a lot better there. It also means that you get to go under the 3rd. I still have free available rail over here. So it is certainly worth contemplating trying to move 3rd up. Doesn't get further than this, and over here it'll get it over here. Just moving does that, but it's no good. This unit, the 40th, is now empty. I'll put this unit on Army Group Don, though, and what I'll do is I'll walk the HQ over to Rostov because I want to reorganize there. This also allows me to take a look. So this is the 52nd. Can put you under there and you. I have 3 artillery, a flak, Stroke Pioneer, construction, some warfers. Yeah, that's reasonable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going in here would already help. 1st Panzer Army back to Armavir. Yeah, I think any tank unit that I get to send up through here by rail, that's probably the best solution. Obviously they shouldn't be under that anymore then, but I think I just switched them up. Yes, I did. So that's not gonna work. That's fine though. Through any means, they're gonna go up here. No longer possible to use any rail line. What I'll do... Are you at 70? No, you're not. You are. I kind of just want to take a quick look amongst these units to see whether they are at least at 70%. If they're not at 70%, they're gonna refit. If they're above 70, they won't. And that's generally the way this is gonna be run. And I'm ready to evacuate here anyway. I'm gonna... Let's see if I can actually rail them out. Yes, I can. Okay. I'm gonna send this rail unit to... Okay, well, I know I can move it now. So let's hold on there. Alright. Obviously I'm very busy organizing, but I see that my time is up once again. Moving back here is obviously a well, necessary evil. I'll continue to reorganize the 17th, which is also not done yet. And then of course it's on to Stalingrad. I do not like this. That's very weak, putting only 6,000 units in there. Right, well, things will be interesting. Thanks for watching for now. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, see you then.